In honor of Black History Month, we're going south of the border to Mexico with a delicious twist.
It is called Afro-mestizo, and at Chicago's famed Frontera Grill, it is the culinary labor of love of chefs Richard and Javonica.
I'm gonna start with the veg.
Okay.
In Chicago's River North neighborhood, there's a nationally known Mexican restaurant called Frontera Grill. And in February, for Black History Month, it is highlighting what is known as Afro-mestizo cuisine.
This is fresh epazote.
Its origins are rooted in people who were enslaved by the Spaniards hundreds of years ago.
The Spaniards were bringing over slaves, and slaves would eventually escape.
Chef Richard James has been working with owner Rick Bayless for 29 years.
We like to brush on more of the marinade.
A Southside native who attended all-boys Mendel Catholic High School and paid his own tuition by working at a Sizzler restaurant, starting as a dishwasher at age 15. During the slow times, he would pick up tips from the cooks. And then when one of them left, he struck while the iron was hot and showed his then boss, Charlie, what he had to offer.
I went up there and I showed Charlie that I knew how to work that station. He didn't have a choice but to give me the job. I was already there and I was already trained.
Richard is the first to tell you that he is the beneficiary of mentoring. So when Javonica Jacobs got her job at Frontera, Richard took her under his wing.
He's mentored me from the moment I walked in the door.
Jay, as she is known, is from Harvard, Illinois, and she always took a liking to some of the best stuff this blue planet has to offer.
I grew up in Harvard, Illinois, and obviously it's a country kind of town, and so I fell in love with horticulture and plants and science. My mom, she loved to cook. She was a really good cook, and I love to eat. But she never let me touch anything in the kitchen or nothing like that.
But Jay was a promising athlete who had gotten scholarship offers in basketball and track.
And then we have some fried epazote to go on the top.
But it was the culinary life that had the greatest gravitational pull on her. She remembers telling her parents about her career ambitions.
They were caught off guard, but I'm like, no, I want to try it, you know. And so then I went to the Cordon Bleu and of Chicago, last graduating class there since it shut down. And I just fell in love.
So together they teamed up to create the Afro-mestizo menu in conjunction with Black History Month.
It's like a mix of soul food and Caribbean food mixed with Mexican food. And so there's like, during slavery, they would refugees to Mexico and they set foot in Veracruz and Costa Chica and Guerrero. And so you just have so much interesting food. And so with this menu, you'll see like a lot of epazote, a lot of peanuts, a lot of red chilies, because that's what really makes it come together, and green chilies as well.
But as much as it is about the food, it's about the creative process and satisfaction in one's work.
Menus like this only come around once in a lifetime. It's super special.
And it wasn't a hard sell, by the way, to the boss.
Chef Rick is all about culture. So there's a culture here that makes you want to come to work because of the freedom. We don't run the kitchen with an iron fist. People work better when they're relaxed and having fun.
But they say just as important as it is to get the Afro-mestizo cuisine spot on, the message from chefs Richard and Jay is to young black boys and girls, if we can make it in this world, aspiring to such great heights as they have, you can too.
Fill in your soul and be passionate about what you do and stay focused and just keep going and don't look back.
Such a great menu, such a great storyline.
Yes, she is so precocious.
Yes.
That was great. Thanks.